What's up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today we are reviewing Rocky Balboa, or Rocky 6. And what I thought of this movie, honestly, I liked it. I think this came out at a time when like Sylvester Stallone was like essentially redeeming a lot of his franchises after their last installments ended badly. Because in my opinion, Rocky Balboa, a lot of Rocky fans do agree on, is that it's 100 times better than Rocky 5. Because Rocky 6 essentially is kind of like the first one. Except, well, not only is Rocky essentially coming out of retirement to fight for one last time, but also so that he can, his wife in this movie is dead. Yeah. And what I think of this, I think it's sad, man. The one thing not a lot of people talk about this movie about is that this is by far the saddest, Rocky movie, because literally there's just so, basically it gets you to reflect that a lot of the important people in his life, think about it, Apollo Creed, gone. His mentor, gone. His wife, gone. A lot of important people in his life are now no longer with it anymore. And honestly, the true, only people that he truly does have is, Paulie and his own son. And the two have kind of grown distant. Now, obviously, the events of Rocky 5, we don't talk about Rocky 5, alright? We don't talk about that one. But yeah, let's say, he learned his lesson from, last time, that's for sure. But I'll tell you this. Rocky 6, I'll tell you, it's definitely sad. And honestly, the villain is just some normal wrestler with an ego. Kind of like Apollo Creed. Now, at the end, I think he does win. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Rocky wins. I'm pretty sure. But if not, either way, Rocky truly won. Because he truly accomplished. Because at first, the board, refused to, get his boxing lesson. And, a few years back, they lost all the money, all thanks to Paulie. And because of that, he was broke, essentially. So, and we'll just say that the family were kind of, mad at Paulie for, a long time. But we did eventually forgive him for that. But it was just stupid, bro. Honestly, if Paulie never did that decision, they wouldn't be in this bad of a situation. But I think things did work out the way it had to, because they're actual normal human beings. And you know what? The one thing I do like about the commentary in these Rocky movies is how fame could get into your head. Fame, it's not about, having a huge amount of fans, It could basically turn you into that's why I feel bad for a lot of these celebrities, man. Because think about it. Being a celebrity is possibly the worst thing you could possibly do. Here's why. You are essentially a zoo animal. I'm serious. Like, a lot of these celebrities are treated like zoo animals. And the fans are, like, essentially the visitors that visit the zoo. And honestly, man, I'm getting off topic. I know that, essentially, I think Sylvester Stallone did pretty good with this movie. And, and we'll discuss the controversy between Sylvester Stallone and MGM. We will discuss that once we get to the Creed films, which after this video, I will be taking a little bit of a break with the Rocky films, just so I could focus on the others. Alright, so yeah, just to let you guys know. But overall, Rocky 6 was a pretty solid entry into the series, and definitely was when the franchise truly redeemed itself for one last time. And it was the final installment for a long time, until the Creed movies came out a few years later. Now, we will get over them eventually once the Creed movie comes out on March. So, we'll wait for a few weeks. So, with that being said, stay tuned for my other movie reviews. And yeah, Rocky Balboa came out, and was basically a big hit in a $24 million budget, which $155 million. That's good money for a low budget movie like that, though. And even it was pretty much well received with both critics and audiences. And yeah, then we eventually get a sequel trilogy with the Creed movies now. I want you guys to stay tuned for my other movie reviews, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.